Frugal friends, welcome. My name is Julie, and another important aspect of being frugal, what it really means to be frugal, is knowing what you have. But how can you know what you have if it's all too cluttered and confused and a mess to see what's there? How many times have you gone and bought something, say food, definitely food, or crafting, or tools, or tape, or glue, something like that, only to realize later during a deep clean, you already had like 10 of those on hand at home. I've got a fly. Oh, I've been killing flies all morning, and I thought I had got all of them. We've got like it's like a massacre here. There's like flies everywhere. We're going to be doing cleaning. Anyway, many times I have bought things not knowing I already had plenty of them. Well, that is not frugal. That's a waste of money, time, and space. So, to that end, first I'm going to kill this other fly. Then we're going to start organizing. I'll be doing several others now that I'm here on my own with the kids at school. While they are gone for the day, I'm going to make an effort with my one hand and see what all I can get done before it comes time for surgery. I figure I've got a couple of weeks, a few weeks maybe. Let's just see how much we can get done. Let's practice what we preach and really be the frugal family. When setting out to deep clean, it only makes sense to start from the top down. To that end, we are starting up here with these nasty, dusty fan blades, and gonna go around and dust all the edges, tops of curtains, take down things that shouldn't be up anymore, because I want to start decorating for fall and Halloween. But you know my rule, everything needs to be deep cleaned before we decorate, and especially when I decorate for fall. That's when we go all in and really do it. Before. Gotta take a before picture, guys, or video.
Life given, life returned.
Spooky movie in the background.
Life given.
Beautiful rainy day. We're ready to do this. But really, why is it only at fall, autumn time, that I get this crazy surge of deep cleaning energy? Why? I don't know. So I'm vacuuming the blinds, dusting them with the vacuum, rather. So I got this one done, and I will, of course, scrub the grime off them as best I can. But frugal friends, what great ideas do you have? This is all in the name of being frugal. What great ideas do you have for revitalizing your vinyl blinds? Besides painting them, I'm not going to paint them. I will scrub them. I've already dusted them. But how do you make white vinyl blinds white again? I have no desire to pay to replace them, and it would be a great waste of these blinds. And you know, we try our best to practice what we preach. So what wonderful ideas do you have for removing the sun damage, coloring, and that kind of thing? Please tell me in the comments. The fan has been vacuum dusted, and these corners, or this corner and these walls, have been done as far as the window edges. So now I need to get started dusting and whatnot over here. The problem is the couch, and I cannot move that by myself and shouldn't move it by myself. So I am gonna have to wait till the kids get home and have them help me with that part. I do believe I have earned a dumpster salvaged candle in a fall fragrance whilst watching Tubi. If you aren't familiar with Tubi, it's an app you can get on your Roku, your phone, whatever, and you get a bunch of free shows. You have to watch ads, but that's it. I will be putting a runner or some kind of fabric down, but not till I get out to the Halloween shed, and I'm not doing that right yet. So anyway, that is my reward for today's efforts. All right, so I've gotten everything off of there, vacuumed under and behind it, and dusted the shelves. And now, over here, sorting, putting things away where they belong. I have repairs, dumpster salvage repairs that need to be done with my E6000. Stuff that needs to be returned, like this puzzle needs to go back to my sister. It just, like, those shelves have just become a catch-all. Like, literally, like anything and everything. This is where they've ended up. And that's not going to be the case anymore. No. We can't keep doing it like this. Got a bucket of wheat for Olivia to take back downstairs. She had been baking something. And then we have the crafting center. Lordy, lordy. That, that is on the list for next week. Yeah. Oh boy. I've got my work cut out for me. It'll be worth it. Okay, I've queued up a scary new movie. Well, new to me. And I have started clearing the pantry. And realizing, this is what I'm talking about, guys. You don't even know what you have. Realizing that I still have all these plum syrups and peach butters, and I don't even know what else. Look at the ones that don't have words on them. Those are all plum syrups. Yeah. And then these over here are peach butters that we have not been using. And then I have all these plums, pears as well, that need to be used. Like, these are all from within the last 4 years. So they're still fine. Plus, like, there's the new ones that we did just recently. But they need to be used. This is what I'm talking about. It is not frugal. You are not being frugal if you've got all of your canned, bottled goods that you worked so hard to make or to salvage or whatever. If you've just got them all jumbled in there, going to waste. Yeah, that's not frugal. And that's why we're doing this. When you clean and tidy your pantry, do you dust off every jar, bottle, and box? It takes a lot of extra time to do that and effort. But I think I'm going to. I think it doesn't make sense to do all of this cleaning and scrubbing and sanitizing and then leave these jars and cans like all dusty, right? Like, it doesn't make sense. But that also means this is going to take a lot longer. So I got all those dusted off, washed. I would like to add pretty labels to all of them, but then the problem is you've got to remove the label when it's time to use the jar again. So I probably will just go with what I did with the peach butters a couple years ago and use painter's tape for labels. It's not nearly as pretty, but it's far more practical. Got a little room left here, which is perfect because apples and peaches will be coming on soon. And so we're going to leave some room for those. I also will probably end up dedicating this shelf, not right away, but eventually, to my own bottled preserves and fruits because I'm going to be doing quite a bit of them this year with the peaches and the apples and other things like that. So it kind of makes sense to save some room for them. But at the same time, I have a lot of stuff that needs to be put away. So well, it's gonna be tricky, but we're gonna figure it out, and it's gonna make so much more sense, and we will know what we have. 3 open, but not quite empty bottles of vegetable oil. This is called having a family, frugal friends. And this is not something I would have discovered if I hadn't have been cleaning this pantry. So I will get out one of my funnels, ding, 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 from the dumpsters, of course. And I think we will go with this little bottle. Hopefully all of it will fit in there. And look at how much space we will be saving. Okay, so I changed plans and had to redo that second shelf up. It just made more sense moved like the boxed goods up there. Yeah, all of those shelves have been cleaned, sanitized, and reorganized. So all I have left is down there, that mess, and the microwave shelf, which has like our masks, our napkins, our chip clips, my husband's like energy snacks for when he's mountain biking. And then I've got some things over here that need to be put away. This obviously is way too big of a container for brown rice. Used to be that we used tons of it, but now we don't. There's just enough salt in here to fill my salt shaker. This only has a tiny bit of olive oil, so I'm gonna use that in dinner tonight. And then I gotta figure out what I wanna do with things like beans and dry milk, stuff like that. Because they're not gonna stay here on the counter on the stove, but I really don't know where they're gonna go. Maybe in that basket down there. We'll figure it out, but we've made so much progress. And then there are open packages of rice. I've gathered all of them up. Some of them were in this awesome little shelf, over the shelf basket, of course from the dumpsters. Yeah, they were like spread, these open bags of rice throughout the shelves. Ridiculous. Anyway, so I'm going to combine, obviously some are different kind, like that's jasmine rice and this is sushi rice, so they can't, you know, like mix or whatever, but I can at least combine the ones that can be combined and then get all of them together, like these little bits of ones into like a Ziploc bag. I don't know. That's what I'm thinking. Then I have a whole bunch of stuff from there that needs to be gone through. We're getting so close.